Hello everyone, Twan Michelle here, narcissistic abuse recovery coach and mental health therapist. And today I am going to be answering a question that I received in the comment section on one of my videos. So I'm going to start doing this from time to time. I'll try to do it on a weekly basis. I'm trying to make more videos, y'all. Life gets busy, life gets hectic. But sometimes I'm looking at comments and I don't really always have time to respond, I think in the way that I would like to, So I decided, well, instead of just giving a quick, rapid response, if it's a question that I think is would be helpful for others, then I can just answer the question in a video style format, and the person who asked the question will get their answer, and then others will actually gain some insight from it as well. So this is a question that I actually received a few weeks ago. I'm not going to say who sent these questions because, I don't know if people want me to say who asked what, even though it's on the video, but still, being a therapist, it's, always try and respect people's confidentiality. So I'm just going to read the question. The question is, do you think some people have narcissistic episodes, or is it a constant state? I did reply to this comment, but I wanted to talk about it further, and I wanted to just give everyone else who may be wondering about that a chance to kind of hear what my thoughts are. And let me just say, that is an excellent question. And I asked myself that many times when I was dealing with my narcissist. I struggled with the idea of accepting that this is just who this person is. So let me answer the first part of that. Do people have narcissistic episodes? Well, the narcissist is always a narcissist, okay? The second part of that question was, is it a constant state? It is. If someone is a narcissist and they are diagnosed, that's the key, and that's the difference here. If someone is diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, then they are in a constant state of narcissism. It is a personality disorder. It is basically, essentially, who they are. All of their behaviors will be consistent with narcissistic behaviors. They will think like a narcissist, they will talk like a narcissist, they will act like a narcissist. Now, does this mean at times they won't appear to be nicer people? Does this mean at times we won't see some of their narcissistic behaviors? Absolutely, for a few reasons. Let me tell you why. One is that the narcissist is going to almost always try to mask who they really are, especially if you're dealing with a covert narcissist. So they don't want you to know that they are these really self-centered, grandiose people. I almost said jerks, but I want to be kind because I do respect that we're talking about someone with a psychiatric disorder. But at the same time, it's a personality disorder, so it's like who they are. It's not changing. But they can learn to mask those behaviors. They can learn to kind of mirror your behaviors. They do that because they know that mirroring behaviors helps people feel connected. So if they see that you're being kind and loving, they watch that and they will emulate and repeat those gestures that they see. So they basically learn how to pretend to be someone other than who they are, but the mask is always going to fall off. The mask is going to fall off when they feel like their image is not being upheld, when they feel like they're being figured out, when they sustain a narcissistic injury, which is basically when they're being figured out. If they are not feel like they are not getting enough supply, they're not getting their ego boosted in the way that they think they deserve, in the way that they think they're entitled to, the mask will start to come off. Anytime there's a desperate attempt to regain power, regain control, to manipulate the situation so that they can be seen in the way that they want to be seen, then that mask is going to come off. but they are always narcissists. It's always a constant state. So I guess what would look like the narcissistic episodes would actually be the narcissist mask coming off. The narcissist on a daily basis, especially if they're a sociopathic narcissist, which many of them are, they are grand pretenders, honey. They are master manipulators. So the narcissism is constant. We don't always see it constantly. And that's the difference. So that's just something to keep in mind. And I'm sure others may have been wondering about this. As I said, I have before. I think a part of me questioning this and a part of you all questioning this may be that we're in a state of denial. At least that's what it was for me. I just could not accept that the person that I love, that I had been in a relationship with, that I was supposed to and was engaged to marry, spend the rest of my life with, I could not accept the fact that I was totally deceived by him and that this person is a very harmful and malignant narcissist. So, of course, there's cognitive dissonance where we have two conflicting beliefs that are competing with each other. I wanted to believe that all of the good parts, well, the parts that I thought were good parts, were actually who he truly was. And that all of the narcissistic, abusive behaviors that I saw were just episodic type of things, isolated occurrences, triggered by particular things, and that they, just had a hard time controlling themselves sometimes. But the problem with not seeing the truth is that the longer we hang on to the illusion of them being the nice, caring, loving person that we see during the love bombing stage of the narcissistic abuse cycle. So I think it's really important to not see the narcissistic behaviors as episodes, but to see the behaviors that are not consistent with narcissism, to see those as manipulation attempts, to see those as love bombing, to see those as masking, pretending, mirroring, because someone with narcissistic personality disorder is always going to be that narcissist. And if we're thinking, okay, if these are just episodes and I have to deal with this episodically, maybe I can handle it. And that's why it becomes dangerous to really think of this in that way. Because what's the reason we're questioning this, and what does that mean? If this were episodic narcissism, would that change whether or not you would stay with this person? Perhaps. But those times where we see the narcissistic abuse, those times where we are inflicted by the narcissistic rage, are very harmful and can be potentially dangerous moments. So we have to, so important, guys. We have to remember and see the narcissist as a narcissist, always. They are always the narcissist. The mask comes off, and that's when we see it most. Excellent question. Thank you so much for submitting that question. And let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this. Do you think the narcissist is in a constant state of narcissism? Or do you think that the narcissist has episodic states of narcissism? I gave my thoughts and my opinion, but I'd love to hear yours. So put it in the comment section down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out to others who you think may benefit from this topic. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting on? We'd love to have you be a part of this community. And I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, take care. Bye.